So after seeing some of the new PTS gameplay, I'm going to show y'all. I've already have this build. It's basically my hybrid build from the game, but I've only used this one mainly for PvE. But because we got a backpack that works for this now to give us that extra skill tier, and seeing that skills once they get to a certain tier will not be able to get jammered, this one is going to be called the Ultimate DZ Hybrid Build. Now, this one is going to give you 3 skill tiers. It'll give you 1 red core tier, and it's going to give you about 4 blue core tiers. Now, you can adjust the tiers of the blue and the red as you wish for your player basis on how you want. But the cool part about this is it's bringing back the drone, and it's bringing back in sync as you please. If you don't want in sync, that's fine, you can change whatever you want to, but guarantee this is going to give you the more damage. So take a look. So for the build, it's pretty simple. We have the technician for the extra skill tier. Now we want an SMG because we don't have a whole lot of crit chance with this, so we're going to use an SMG. So the one SMG that allows you to have this laser pointer is this one, the 45. Now we're going with every bit of crit chance everywhere else that we can, and we're going to use the bigger magazine on the bottom to give us those extra rounds, but pretty much just crit chance on the weapon. And that should bring you to about 48% crit chance. Again, we have the technician to give us 1 skill tier. We have the busy bee on there for extra damage, and then we have 2P Sokolov for the crit damage and the SMG damage. The chest piece is going to be whatever you prefer, but spotter will give your skill and your player extra damage. So this is how you're going to get extra damage for your drone, extra damage for your weapon, all that in one piece. Now we have Brazos. We have a second piece of Brazos. Now we have companion on here for one reason, and that's going to give us extra damage as well. So this is basically 30%, and when we have in sync going, we're looking at another 60% in weapon damage total. So the second skill tier right here is actually going to give you 2 tiers now, and then you can also, if you want to, you can use Memento, but the bad part about using Memento in the Dark Zone is if you die, you lose out on all those perks, so you have to go regain tags. So that's why in the Dark Zone you would want to go with the piece of Brazos right here. Now you can also trade this off, drop 1 skill tier and go for like say a piece of Seska to get the more crit chance out, which you technically don't need, but either way this is going to give you a chance to prevent them from jammering your drones. Now that's if they don't revert this back. If they allow your drones and stuff like that to get jammered later on, but the player doesn't, then you definitely just want to go with a piece of Seska. Now we have the Petrov gloves, of course, because we need the damage to armor against the players. Also you have Overlord here, so you have the damage targets to the cover, and then we have your main one, the Picaro's holster. We have an extra skill tier here, so this gives us 3 skill tiers. So even if someone were to come out there with 1 or 2 skill tiers, they're not going to jammer you. Here we have 3. So your drone is basically immortal to certain players, and then you have the roly-poly ball to give yourself the extra damage for the companions, because your drone's going to be all over the place. So you need the roly-poly ball, and you need basically any roly-poly ball, and then you need the drone to get your damage out that way. And this also would allow you to use like turret or anything else you can use nearby. Shields won't work, but whatever you prefer is your backup. So you have 15 here, 15 on your backpack, so that's going to give you a total of 30. Now, I believe I don't have the laser pointer on right now, so I just want to see what it's like without the laser pointer before I spot them, before my drone and my player get extra damage. But look, as you can see, if I move over here, this is what I mean. You're going to get your companion because your roly-poly ball's nearby, and your drone's going to go out there and do some extra damage. So this here should be without the laser pointer. I don't know why it's pulsing still, but yeah, about 330, 333. And then the drone's hitting for what, 40? I think it says 49. Yeah, so it's hitting for 49 right there. So that's not bad. Let's check out and see what it is with a laser pointer. But again, I'm also missing 10%. I realized that has status effects, so I'm missing 10%. So the drone can actually go a little higher. I just gotta find that piece for the mask. And now I know I put the laser pointer on. As you can see, it's on. So let's check out and see what it looks like with the laser pointer. There it is. For some reason it's still 4.9 or 49, and I'm hitting for 38.9. 38.9. So again, this here is going to be able to just shred anything, and your drone's not going to go away either, so that's going to help you get you extra damage.